Good morning, class. This is lecture number 3rd of chapter number 5th. Today in this lecture we are going to discuss the exercise 6b. Sorry, chapter number 6. So we will discuss exercise 6b as well as the some related terms of this exercise. First one is universal set. Universal set we will discuss with some examples. Okay, like we have real number, we have integers, we have whole number and natural number. This is natural number. This is whole number. Whole number means this circle contains whole number. Natural number is this subset of whole number. Can we say that natural number is the subset of whole number? Yes, because natural number start with 1, 2 up to infinity, and whole number start with 0. It means whole number contain all the natural number. So we can say that n is the subset of w. Yes or no? Now we have next one is integer I, or somewhere the notation is q. Okay, and z also. So we will discuss here as I. So I is the integer. Integer means minus number as well as plus number, and 0 is also integer. So integer is minus infinity to 0, then plus infinity, means all the number contained. So can you say that natural number is the subset of integer and whole number is the subset of integer also, because it contains 0 to infinity number, and this is also contains the 0 to infinity number. Okay, these are the very basic terms. Okay, and you are must be familiar with all these. And next one is real number. Real number contain all the number. Actually, the difference between the integer and real number is real number contain the rational and irrational number. Okay, irrational is in your next class. Okay, class 9th. So real number contain rational as well as irrational. Rational means the number which are expressed in the form of p upon q, and irrational which are not expressed in the terms of p upon q. So real number contain all the number. Okay, so we can say that natural number is the subset of real number, whole number is the subset of real number, I is the subset of R. So universal set, when we will discuss about the universal set, we can say that a set okay, with example like we have 10, or we can say that we have odd number. We have odd number and we have even number also. Let set of odd number is A and set of even number is B. Okay, like this. We have two circles which denote odd number and even number. This is A, so odd. This is B. You have to note down all these, okay, in your fair copy. Odd number set of A and even number set of B. And we can say that this set is the real number set R. And the universal set is either denoted by U or this is epsilon. Okay, R. Here R is the universal set because R contains both the sets A and B. A and B, odd number plus even number. If we add odd number and even number, then we have natural number. But this is R, so natural number is the subset of R. Yes or no? Natural number is the subset of R. It means A plus B is the subset of this R, and R is actually the universal set U, or we can say that this is U. So I think the concept of universal set is very clear now. What is actually the universal set? Okay. Now second one is the complement of a set. Complement of a set. Same example, with the same example. Complement of a set means like we have A and B, same example. Okay, A and B. B is the complement of A. Means we can say that, but here the main and important term is that if we have a universal set U and we have to find out the complement of A. So the complement of A is this whole portion except A. Whole portion except A. So this is the, sorry, this also include in this. Okay, so complement of A means the portion except the A. Okay, it means if you have to find out the real number, okay, real number is the universal set. Set B is the even number set, and we have to we have set A as odd number set. Then what we have to find out is complement of set A. Set A is odd number. It means all the number except odd number are the complement of A in this particular example. Okay, all the numbers except the odd number are the complement of A. Okay, now let us suppose this universal set instead of R it is W. Okay, instead of R this is W. Universal set here is W. W means whole number. Now we have to find out the complement of set B. Complement of set B means all the number except B. Except B means we don't have to add the even number in that particular set. Okay, like we have, for example, we have first 100 whole number. First 100 whole number as U. U means universal set. Okay, now B is even number in the first 100 and A is odd number in the first 100, and we have to find out the complement of B. Means complement of B we have to find out. So we can say that this first 100 whole number, okay, we can say that n of A. Can you determine the n of U? Means we have to find out the number of total values, means 0 to 100. So total 100 plus 1, because 0 is also included. So total number of U or cardinal number of U is 101. Now n of B. N of B is even number 50. Odd number is also 50. Okay, now we have to find out the cardinal number, the complement of set B. Complement of set B means we can say that we have to find out n of B dash. It is denoted by n of B dash. N of B dash, how we can find out n of B dash? 101 minus NB. N of U minus n of B. N of B is 50. So 101 minus 50, that is 51. So 51 is the answer. Okay, I think the example is very clear now. Okay, student, don't confuse this diagram. This is the diagram of NA dash. Okay, NA dash means except N, means yes sir. If you have to draw this diagram of this NB, okay, note down all these things, and you have to find out the diagram of this NB. So how we can NB dash, this is B, A, NB dash means except B, all the elements. Okay, if you have number of elements are given, then this is 50 and rest of the element are 50 plus 1, means remaining this contain only one element, because this is 50, all the odd number between 0 to, and this is even. Okay, 1, that is 0. Okay.